Going viral as the next street trivia genius and winning quick cash is easier than you think. Street quiz shows are all over social media, with hosts stopping random people to ask basic questions and hand out money for correct answers. Well, today, I'm giving you the inside scoop so you can ace these tests of knowledge when you're put on the spot. In this video, I'll reveal the most commonly asked questions across topics like movies, geography, science, math, and more. With the answers up your sleeve, you'll be ready to impress the hosts and rack up the prize money. No Googling trivia or textbooks required, just watch and memorize these simple crowd-pleasing answers. Next time you're asked a street quiz question, you'll have the right response ready to go to win big and look like a genius. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss out on more tips and tricks for winning easy cash in street trivia challenges. First up is movies. Here are some common questions you may get asked about classic films and recent blockbusters, along with some extra information to help the answers stick. What was the name of the ship in Titanic? The RMS Titanic. RMS stands for Royal Mail Ship. The Titanic was the largest passenger ship when it entered service and was considered an engineering marvel, though its sinking in 1912 after striking an iceberg made it infamous. What actor played James Bond the most times? Roger Moore, who portrayed Bond a total of 7 times in films like Live and Let Die, The Man with the Golden Gun, and Moonraker throughout the 1970s and 80s. Sean Connery comes in second with 6 films. What was the highest-grossing film of 2019? Avengers: Endgame, the epic Marvel superhero film that serves as a finale to over 20 previous movies in the MCU. It earned over $2.7 billion at the box office to take the crown. Who directed Pulp Fiction? Quentin Tarantino. This stylized crime film with an ensemble cast came out in 1994 and helped establish Tarantino's reputation for non-linear storytelling and dark humor. What movie won Best Picture in 1998? Shakespeare in Love, a period comedy drama about a fictional romance involving William Shakespeare. It beat out World War II drama Saving Private Ryan in a surprise upset at the Academy Awards. Section 2, Geography. Let's move on to geography trivia. You'll look like a genius when you can easily name key facts like the capital of Australia, Canberra. Located in the southeast between Sydney and Melbourne, Canberra was founded in 1913 and designed specifically to house the capital. The longest river in the world, the Nile. Flowing over 4,000 miles from Lake Victoria to the Mediterranean Sea through parts of Uganda, Sudan, and Egypt. It has been vital for irrigation and transportation for centuries. The tallest mountain on Earth, Mount Everest. Its peak is 29,032 feet, 8,849 meters, above sea level and sits along the China/Nepal border within the Himalayas. Climbing it continues to be an ultimate adventure goal for mountaineers. The largest country by land area, Russia. At over 6.6 million square miles, Russia covers much of northern Asia and Eastern Europe. Its size allows for hugely varied landscapes and climates. There is a video about how crazy this country is and where it is heading, check on this channel. The smallest country by population, Vatican City. Home of the Pope and located within Rome, it only has around 800 residents as of 2019. It has its own postal service, currency, media, and governing body despite its size. Science questions are very common, so study these answers about physics, biology, and more. What planet is closest to the Sun? Mercury. It orbits the Sun in just 88 Earth days due to its proximity. Despite being so close, it is not the hottest planet as it has no atmosphere to retain heat. What is the symbol for copper on the periodic table? Cu. Copper's atomic number is 29, and it is considered a transition metal. It has been used extensively in human history for electrical wiring, coinage, and more. How many bones are in the average adult human body? 206. This includes bones like the femur, ribs, and phalanges. Babies are born with around 300 bones that fuse together over time. The smallest is the stapes in the ear. What is the largest organ in the human body? The skin. The skin covers and protects the entire outside of the body. An average adult skin weighs around 6 pounds and is made up of 3 layers. What is the powerhouse of the cell? The mitochondria. This organelle generates energy through a process called cellular respiration. Mitochondria have their own DNA separate from the cell nucleus. Math and numbers are another category hosts love to quiz people on. Memorize these simple math facts. What does pi approximately equal? 3.14. Pi is the ratio between a circle's circumference and diameter, an irrational number that is infinitely long after the decimal point. 3.14 is often rounded for simplicity. What is the square root of 81? 9. A number's square root is the number that, when multiplied by itself, equals the original number. Since 9 times 9 equals 81, 9 is the square root. How many sides does a hexagon have? 6. Hexagon comes from the Greek word for 6 corners. Regular hexagons have all 6 sides of equal length, making them common shapes useful in construction. What is the lowest prime number? 2. Primes can only be divided by 1 and themselves. 2 is the first and lowest, followed by 3, 5, 7, etc. Some consider 1 prime, but most do not. What is 10% of 50? 5. To take 10% of any number, just divide it by 10. 10% of 50 is 50 tenths, which equals 5. Percentages are useful for calculating tips, discounts, taxes, etc. Finally, be ready for random general knowledge questions like these. Who was the first man to walk on the moon? Neil Armstrong. On July 20, 1969, Armstrong set foot on the moon and uttered the famous quote, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." What is the rarest blood type? AB negative. Only 1% of people have AB negative blood. It is compatible with any other negative blood type but can only receive AB negative donations. Which continent is the kangaroo native to? Australia. Kangaroos and other marsupials evolved for millions of years in the Australian region in isolation from other continents. What is the fastest land animal? The cheetah. This large spotted cat can hit speeds over 60 miles per hour in short bursts thanks to an incredibly flexible spine and strong, low-profile muscle structure. What vitamin is the only one that you will not find in an egg? Vitamin C. Eggs contain a range of vitamins and nutrients, but no vitamin C. So eating them with citrus is a good way to get your full vitamin needs met. There you have it, a deep dive on the commonly asked questions and answers you need to ace any street trivia challenge and start raking in the cash prizes. Test yourself by trying to answer all of these without looking. With these answers and extra facts memorized, you'll go from street quiz amateur to trivia genius in no time. Like, comment and subscribe for more useful tips for winning easy money.